Lesson 247. Without forgiveness, I will still be blind. Without forgiveness, I will still be blind. So if I don't buckle down and forgive the remainder of things that I have yet to forgiven, I will still be blind. I will still be without Christ's vision. I will still just be in the ego mind. Sin is the symbol of attack. Behold it anywhere and I will suffer. For forgiveness is the only means whereby Christ's vision comes to me. Let me accept what his sight shows me as the simple truth. And I am healed completely. Brother, come and let me look on you, and I'll forgive you. Your loveliness reflects my own. Your sinlessness is mine. You stand forgiven, and I stand with you. So this is a glorious day. One, to always do your Course in Miracles first. I've learned that a few times, so I'll just give you that little tip and trick. Do a Course in Miracles first before you don't, and before your ego mind gets to take you on a little ride. But today is also a good day to think about very honestly with yourself, what, who, it's going to be a who, what or who, but mostly a who, have I not forgiven? What am I still holding as a sin? Sin is the symbol of attack, okay? So would I look on everyone today. Your brothers are your sons. Your fatherhood created them and gave them all to me as part of you and my own self as well. Today I honor you through them, and thus I hope this day to recognize myself. So there is no sin. That's a Course in Miracles thing. There's no sin because a sin is like something that God would not forgive, and God forgives everyone for everything because God gave you free will, and so you're allowed to do what you want down here. I know that don't sit well with a lot of people. Without forgiveness, I will still be blind. So it's my job, it's my purpose to forgive everyone for everything. It's my job, my purpose to see myself and my brothers together as one in God. Like, we're all in this together, literally. Tina Jesus for lesson 247 said these lessons and this book, A Course in Miracles, is all about forgiveness. It's all about forgiveness. Forgiveness is this magnificent ability that you have been given. You have the ability to step back and forgive and step back and know that there is no sin. If it's happened, if it's happening, it has the right to happen because everything is allowed to be. That is the ultimate free will. It is allowed to be. So if it has happened, it was allowed to be. And the experience gives knowledge to everyone involved. Think of the things that you deem sinful in your life and you're having trouble to forgive, and say to yourself, this was allowed to be. Now, what has this experience given me to understand? What knowledge have I gained? So you're going to need to let go of the belief that you know best, that you know what is best for yourself and other people, and you just think you're so judgmental, but you're going to need to let go of the belief that you know what is best. Why? Because forgiveness gives you everything. Forgiveness is a power that you hold to give you everything. Forgiveness gives you peace and kindness, understanding and love. And those are the things that you truly want. And we could certainly go on and on because, yeah, we get caught up on, oh my God, like what a freaking disaster. How could God let this happen, right? But there's something going on there that we don't have the full view. We don't understand what these souls signed up for. We don't understand why, because we don't know everything. And we certainly do not know what is best for someone else. We don't even know what's best for ourselves. So everything is allowed to be. I mean, I know I can go right to one certain topic in my life and think, how the was this allowed to be? Well, apparently it's giving me knowledge and experience, and it was allowed to be, because everything is allowed to be. So it's probably going to serve me best to quit judging it, to quit holding on to it, forgive everyone involved, forgive myself, forgive God, forgive the world, forgive the judicial system, forgive everyone. Whatever I'm holding my grievance, whoever I deem as sinners and bad people, forgive them, forgive them, forgive them, because what I truly want is love. What I truly want is kindness and peace of mind and understanding. So let me just gain the knowledge through the power of forgiveness. And how do I do that? I step back and see it all as the illusion that it is. And that is what A Course in Miracles is about. It's all about forgiveness. It's all about you seeing either truth or illusion. And if you think something is a sin or something was never, that should have never happened. That should have never happened. Shake your jaws. That should have never happened. Well, your judgment is keeping everything that you want away from you. And truly, you can play that for a little while, but you're going to get to the point where that is not worth it anymore. And then you're going to pick up this book right here. You're going to pick up this book and you're going to start to read it. That big old, you're going to read her and you're going to learn everything that you are now ready to learn and understand. And yep, spoiler alert, it's going to be about forgiveness. Pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 247, Insights. Without forgiveness, I will still be blind. Sin is another word for lack of love or separation from love. Belief in being separated from love is an attack on love because it is a denial of unity. Forgiveness is letting go of the ego, which is the idea that separation could be possible. As long as I hang on to the ego thought of being a separate identity, I cannot see the unity that Christ's vision would show me. The whole Course is leading me to recognize the nothingness and meaninglessness of the ego. With this recognition, I can be brought to the point of letting it go. I only hang on to the ego because I think it has meaning and therefore gives me meaning. Yet what is truly nothing cannot give meaning. It has nothing to give. When I identify with the ego, I identify with nothing. To the degree that I am able to let go of a separate identity, to that degree, I am able to see the love that unifies my brother with me and with our Father, our source. Every moment is a choice. Do I want the loneliness and separation of a separate identity, or do I want the joy and communion that comes with identifying with all that is? Do I want to spend my life searching for moments of happiness that, even if I achieved, bring with them a sense of impermanence and uncertainty, so that even those happy moments cannot be fully appreciated? This is the best the ego has to offer. On the other hand, what the Holy Spirit has to offer is joy beyond words, a deep peace that cannot be disturbed, and a sense of love that cannot be experienced in a world of separation. Best of all, what the Holy Spirit offers is eternal and changeless. Looking at these two options, the choice seems obvious, yet most of the time I don't make the obvious choice because of a lingering belief that if I give up my unique identity, I will lose value. I will lose all that I value. This is true, but This lingering resistance is only because I do not realize what I have been valuing is valueless. I may be giving up all that I value, but I will be giving up nothing valuable. By valuing the nothingness of the ego, I am blind to the gifts every brother has to offer me because of what he is in truth. This is why I need to turn every day, and as many times a day as I can, to the Holy Spirit for his light to show me what is truly valuable and what is valueless. He will teach me to recognize the mistakes and let them go. Thus will I receive the blessings of Christ's vision as I learn to look on my brothers as myself. Through forgiveness, I will see. The Course asks me again and again to see past my brother's separate identity to the light of God, which lies behind it. The Course reminds me to see the light in my brother again and again, which reminds me of the truth about myself. Without remembering the truth, I am blind. Being blind is making illusions of separation real. This does not bring happiness. It brings only fear. Our unity in God is the only truth. Love is sharing unity. Awareness of sharing the unity of God comes with taking the blindfold off. Today I will practice taking the blindfold off by mentally telling each brother I meet or think of, my brother, I share God's unity with you. We are one in God. I cannot see both the ego identity and our unity in God at the same time, for they are total opposites. As I practice remembering the truth and telling the truth, I will see the truth and teach the truth today. This is practicing forgiveness. pathwaysoflight.org. Okay. All right. So as I read the Pathways of Light, like my brain is so busy that in like another corner of my brain, I'm daydreaming while I'm reading this. And like all this stuff like was making me think of like hippies of like, hey man, we're all one. Let's live in a community together because you're my brother. And this idea is like really repulsive to me. You know, like, yo, bro, we're not sharing a toothbrush. Okay. So I feel like that's the ego's way of putting a bad spin on unity, on seeing your brother as one. Like it twists it. That's not what this is saying. Like it's saying that you and I are one because we're made from the same source, right? So that doesn't mean like you have to like let people wipe their feet on you because, you know, they're you. Like it's not meaning like that, but like I feel like the ego likes to shoot down this idea for me by making it seem hippy, dippy, and repulsive. Do you know what I mean? So we share God's unity. That's how we are one in God. We are one in God. So we're gonna see things differently today. We're not getting ego's vision on forgiveness and unity. We're going to acquire Christ's vision with unity. We're going to practice forgiveness. We're going to practice seeing the truth. So the truth is, my brother, I share God's unity with you. We are one in God. We are one in God. We are one in light. So how that will reflect in the dream, we'll see. We'll see how we are changed. I don't think we need to all move into the same house using one toothbrush. So anyways, I don't know why, but that's what was going on in the side room of Sadie's mind while I was reading this. That's what was playing out. And I'm like, what is going on here? So anyways, without forgiveness, I will still be blind. Because if I keep on seeing attack and separation, I will still be blind. So that is my That is my work today. Let me accept what his sight shows me as simple truth, and I am healed completely. So today, as I think of people, as people are in front of me, come and let me look on you. Let me look at you. Your loveliness reflects my own. Your sinlessness is mine. You stand forgiven, and I stand with you. So whatever comes up today is a judgment or separation or like straight up literal condemnation of you are the worst person in the whole wide world. When that stuff comes up, let me practice lesson 247 and look on everyone today differently. So anyways, that's that. Let me know how you do with it.